What is up, people of the internet? It is me, Real American Politics, back in with a new video. And folks, this is the second video of the day. I understand that you're not used to me posting 2 videos a day, but I forgot to announce this. For the rest of the election cycle, I will be posting 2 videos a day until election day. Hope you guys enjoy this gauntlet of videos. This is gonna be fun, I think. So I hope you enjoy the 2 videos a day. And today it's time we go back to the Keystone State, the great state of Pennsylvania, to discuss the 2 important races there, the Senate race and the gubernatorial race. Now, before I continue with today's video, I hope you enjoy these type of videos. If you do, smash the like button down below, subscribe, share with your friends, hit that little bell, and follow that Twitter account in the description down below. And join the channel today. That is right, folks. For just 10 cents a day, you can join Real American Politics. Only 10 cents a day. That is a really good deal when you think about it. That means you only have to spend $36 a year on supporting Real American Politics. Again, there's, of course, the $5 plan a month, which equals like $60 a year. But if you join today, help support the daily content. We all love that daily content. So I hope you join today. All right, folks. Let's get into it. Pennsylvania. This is a race that, in my opinion, is the most critical Senate race in the entire election. If you win Pennsylvania, it's a guarantee Republicans get 52 Senate seats. That's how I see it. Potentially, it could help us get to 54, but whatever. This is the most critical Senate race this cycle. I think we got it locked up in Nevada. Wisconsin's locked up. We won North Carolina. You hold on to Pennsylvania, the majority is guaranteed. And you get 52 with Georgia, obviously, Arizona being 53, etc. But this is a big victory for the Republicans if Oz can pull it off. Well, I think he's going to win at this point. And you look at the polling here. In just under a month, all right, under 2 weeks, Fetterman went from a 4.3 lead to a 2.4 lead. So basically a 2-point shift towards Oz since October 7th. And you can go even back to August, let's go to August 16th or 17th. Fetterman had an 8.7% lead. Again, that's around a 6.5 point shift towards Oz, just under. But that is huge. And what's happening here is not because, Oz suddenly is picking up voters. Sure, there's some voters that he's finally getting to vote for him. But what's happening is undecided voters that you knew they were going to vote Republican, they're finally coming home. And they're deciding, they're finally choosing who they're going to vote. It's not, 80% of Republicans suddenly voted for Oz. Sure, that's part of it. There were some Republicans that did come home. But undecideds are finally deciding who they're going to vote for. And when they look around, they realize, okay, this country's falling apart. We need to elect Mehmet Oz for the United States Senate. So that's what's happening in the Pennsylvania Senate race. And when you account for past errors, Oz is on pace to win by 2.5 points. Yep, a larger margin than Toomey did twice. Toomey won by 2 points in 2010 right here. Guys, Oz is going to win this race at this point. Fetterman is starting to go down, down, down in the polls. And that's what's happening across the board. These people that claim they're going to vote Democrat are undecided. They really haven't decided. They really weren't paying attention. Now we got voters that are actually going to vote and actually pay attention. They look around, it's like, yeah, no. We're going to vote for Oz. I don't care if he did something, 20 years ago. At least he's not going to let criminals into the streets like this clown Fetterman. And at least with Oz, he's not, he didn't have a stroke a month or a couple months ago at this point. I know, I'm just saying, that's a fact. The health concern's a true thing in this entire race. But Oz at this point, I think, is going to be the next senator from the great state of Pennsylvania. I just don't see how Fetterman can win at this point. I just don't. And you just look at all the data again, the overperformance, all that. Oz is going to win. Oz is I should say 100%. I think it's like a 70-80% chance that Oz wins the Senate race as of now. And I think when the debate happens, that's going to be the knockout blow to Fetterman. I mean, that's going to be Yeesh. I can't imagine that debate. I mean, Oz was actually decent in the primary debates. I can't imagine how it goes with Fetterman. That may be a complete blowout, but we just got to see what happens in the state of Pennsylvania for the Senate race. Now, there is a second race we must discuss. The governorship. Oh, boy. I thought this was going to be an easy victory. RGA, you clowns need to be sunk into the ocean. Figuratively, not literally. YouTube, don't take that out of context. But my goodness, Doug Ducey, what are you doing? Like, I don't know what the hell this clown is doing. So, he's pouring millions upon millions upon millions of dollars into the Oklahoma and Ohio governor's races, but won't spend a dime in Pennsylvania because it's unwinnable and all this nonsense. But is willing to spend millions in frickin' Ohio when DeWine is going to win by 25 points. And don't give me this crap, it's for J.D. Vance. No, it isn't. It's clearly ads directed at the Democrat candidate for governor. It's complete BS that they're not spending money on Mastriano. If Mastriano had the ad spending 2 months ago, Mastriano will be up by 3 points. I don't care what people say. If he had the ad spendings that Josh Shapiro, just half, no, a third, Mastriano would probably be up by 2 to 3 points right now. But nope, these clowns of the RGA didn't give him a dime. It's completely pathetic what they did to Mastriano. And Mastriano finally got on the air, and he is doing a bunch of events, he's doing a bunch of interviews, getting his name recognition out there. And you notice lately, all right, in mid-October, I should say October 10th, Shapiro was up by 11.7. Now he's up by 9.6. Again, in the past week or so, Shapiro, he's kind of let off the gas when it comes to ads. I mean, he's focusing on frickin' January 6th and all this crap. It's like, what? But Mastriano, on the other hand, has been doing many events. He's been doing many interviews with, like, Hannity for 5 minutes. I don't get why Hannity only gave him, 5 minutes, but whatever. And he's going to, Tim Pool, he's going to Tucker Carlson, etc. But he's also finally starting to spend money in ads. It's not a lot, but the ads he's placed are freaking perfect. If he had the money 2 months ago, this race would have been over. I think Mastriano would have won this race easily. But, of course, this is a last-second thing. But you notice Mastriano is starting to gain on him very slowly. And Shapiro, I wouldn't be that confident if I was you. If I was his campaign, I would be sweating bullets. I mean, the largest RCP average lead they had was, 11.7%. But look at Shapiro's number. The highest he was ever at was 52.1%. You know the rule. If you're below 50% and you're an incumbent, which Shapiro, he's not an incumbent in this race technically. He is an incumbent for the statewide, 8 Attorney General office, which means he's a statewide official that's an incumbent. The fact that he outspent Mastriano 50 to 1 or something crazy like that, and he's only at 52%, now he's only at 50.8%, I would be a bit worried if I was Shapiro. That means a lot of those undecided voters, there's a good chance they may have heard of Mastriano and they were like, look, Mastriano may have said some stuff in the past, but with what's happening, we cannot vote Democrat. There's a serious shot. This is like a 2022 style, Maine polling miss in 2020. Remember Maine in 2020? Susan Collins loses by 8. She won by 9. So I'm not saying, Miss Mastriano will win by 9, but I think we're going to get very close to a double-digit polling miss in the state of Pennsylvania. But the one thing that made me intrigued about talking about this race was this Insider Advantage poll. Now, this month, they have Shapiro up by 7, and him below 50%, which, again, is good alone. But look at their past poll last month. Look at this. They had Shapiro at 52% and up by 15. So that means in a matter of 1 month, more like 2 weeks worth of stuff happened, Mastriano spending money, doing a bunch of events, interviews, etc. He's cut Shapiro's lead in half and got him below 50%. Folks, I think that Mastriano has a shot here. I truly think he still has a shot. Now, will he win by... If he does end up winning, will it be by a lot? No. Will he probably lose? We just got to see. Again, I think Shapiro's favored right now, but these numbers I wouldn't be comfortable with if I was Shapiro. The fact you spent that much money and you're still only barely above 50%, that's not a good sign. Plus, Mastriano in the primary polls, which again, I know primary polls are a different animal, he vastly overperformed the polling expectations by like 8, 9, 10 points. Look at the number. Shapiro up by 9.6. Will he win? You know, he's not favored, but you just do some basic math, and I think if he can get this race within 3 to 4 or 5 points at the end of the day, he's a legit shot of winning. So we just got to see what happens. Anyways, folks, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, smash the like button down below, subscribe, share with your friends, hit that little bell, and follow that mysterious Twitter account in the description down below, and join the channel today. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video. Godspeed to all of you.